Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to Diablo 2 Resurrected. Today, I think I'm going to attempt my first time doing Ubers. I'm kind of just at the point to where I just want to test it out and see what we got going. I'm kind of all geared up. If anything, I could definitely get more levels for sure, but even at that, I'm just not even currently spending my points just to make sure I always hit block chance as long as I have 75% block chance with Holy Shield up. We'll be good to go. But I have just a few extra in case I want to put some there. Otherwise, of course, all into life. We take a look at our other stats really quickly. All geared up. We hit a break point with the faster hit recovery. We're good there. We got 100% chance of crushing blow. So we'll show gear super quickly. We found everything. Haven't traded for anything. Been super lucky. How do you say this? Gilliam's face. So increase the attack speed jewel. Sock it into that. 35% chance crushing blows, which you really like from it. Herald of Zakarum shield with a perfect diamond in it. Just the all res amulet we're doing. Templar's coat for now. We will switch this out with a treachery to proc fade. We'll go over all that as we do it. Best in slot gloves for smiter. If you didn't use these, you could use like these right here. Increase attack speed with crushing blow. I don't need the extra crushing blow. The attack speed would be good, but this has 5% chance to cast level 10 life tap on striking. That will keep us alive. Goblin toes, the 25% chance crushing blow. A Raven Frost cannot be frozen, and cold absorb. A Dwarf Star, fire absorb. Very nice, and the life doesn't hurt at all. The belt we will switch to Thunder Gods when we fight the big boy Ubers. But for the first people, we'll probably just we may switch to faster attack speed. This gives us all res. In fact, I think we'll go ahead and switch that right now. Attack speed is kind of king. Oh, and then our weapon is just the black Thul Ionef runes, 3-socketed flail. Really easy to make, super cheap. Increased attack speed is very nice. 40% chance crushing blow. In fact, how over am I on crushing blow? If I take boots off, where does that put me? So we're right there at the break point. So we're perfect. 100%. Can't get any better than that. So zoom in, zoom out feature. Someone pointed out, if you hold F and you scroll wheel, you can control your level of zoom, right? But I also found out if you scroll in, holding F, scroll in, let go of F, and now your zoom level is fixed to that too. What? So odd. The things you learn, huh? So if that ever has happened to you, you want to fix it, or you want to use it, you can abuse it, by all means. So I think my strategy is going to be, I'm going to bug my mercenary. Step 1. It's in the game, why not? Kind of want to keep him alive. Oh, that's another thing I want to show you is mercenary gear. So he's rocking the obedience. Kind of the important thing, 40% chance crushing blow. Of course, all res. The crushing blow is OP. Crushing blow, I think how it works was it a third of their HP, quarter third, something like that. But it's of their current HP, not their total HP. So as their HP gets lower, it does less and less and less damage. But it's still super strong, especially when it's stacked like this. And that's why you use increased attack speed, so you get lots and lots of procs. Back here. So one of the other things I've made sure this game is permed, so I can leave and rejoin. I don't know if anyone knows the exact amount of time it takes to perm it. Seems to perm fairly fast, maybe just a minute or two, and then maybe you have about 4 or 5 minutes There'd be a range in there if, say, you crash, boot right back into the game. You could join your game again. You could also switch characters if you wanted. So I could open portals, say jump on my sorceress, teleport to the bosses, open a TP, and then bring the spider back in to finish the business. But we're gonna try it just with this character for now. Hopefully this works. I have not killed Bale, so I don't even know if I can open anything yet. We will find out shortly. So we have Keys of Terror, Keys of Hate, Keys of Destruction. One comes from the Countess, one comes from the Summoner, and one comes from Nilathak. You want to make sure you have 3 of each because you're going to open them all in the same game. It's important because it spawns a random portal, but if you open all 3 in the same game, it guarantees you get 1 of each. So let's see if we can spawn it. We can. We don't have to kill Baal. So this is Forgotten Sands. We're going to do one at a time in case something goes horribly awry. We don't waste all of our keys. This is Uber Duriel, should be, and he spawns right next to the waypoint. It shouldn't be too bad. I don't think we're really worried about resistances with him, but just to be safe than sorry, and to go ahead and demonstrate how this is going to ultimately work. This is more important, I think, for the last set of the big boy Ubers. The Resist Lightning Shrine. We'll leave that there. That could be handy. So we're gonna switch armors
to good use.
really quickly. We're gonna walk over to this fire. So what we're doing, right, it has a 5% chance to cast level 15 Fade when struck. Level 15, or Fade is a assassin skill. Gives, for one, it gives resistances. I don't know what else it gives. It's not important. We're after the resistances. We might die before it procs. There it is. So if you ever see someone walking around looking all ethereal, they have Fade on. Hell, I never knew what it was. You know, some of this stuff, it's like, why does he look like that? Always something new to learn. So we're going to switch back our armor. You can use this armor, though, because it has such an increased attack speed. It's actually really good. And since we're not worried about resist, I think we're just going to run it. Because we are actually not worried about resist at all. With Fade, we're good. So it's probably better just to wear it for now.
How may I be of help?
Again, first time Ubers for me, so I'm going to learn kind of as I go. And hopefully my strategy of opening one portal at a time works as well. We'll see. So we got Smite, Holy Shield casted. We're going to use this. Wahid's bugged. Alright, let's see how this goes. Probably the easiest one to start with. There he is. So it's easy to get him low. The hard part's killing him, and obviously Wahid really helping out.
I can't carry anymore.
All right. Easy, easy, easy. Easy peasy. So yeah, we may have to take out a charm just so we can hold some stuff. Yeah, it's just gonna be too frustrating not to be able to hold anything. So Bail is out of there. Let's get some more keys. I think we're just going to continue on. Keep momentum going here. Alright, Furnace of Pain. Not 100% sure what that is. So there's Duriel and Dariel and
Good afternoon.
who else? Oh yeah, Iswal. So Iswal's straight across from the bridge. We do have on weapon swap Naha's Puzzler for teleport. Make this a little easier to get over there. There he is. Is this him? No, it's not him. There he is. So once we get life tap cast on him, pretty well stay alive. Let that try and get out with our life. Not bad, not bad. Could probably be done
Salutations.
easier. I think you can kind of bait him out to an area. I'm not positive. It seems like a lot of these guys will teleport on top of you. You can use that to your advantage. So we need to hurry up on this. Definitely was smart proc and fade before we went down there. So we're not rocking a lot of gold. Because if I died, I had deposited it all. That way I wouldn't lose it, because I need gold to resurrect Wahid. Okay. Let's put this gold back. Fade lasts a while. We're fighting in Dariel. This does raise... Yeah, we may... Actually, I'm not going to be able to tell if I proc it again, because I won't... You know what I mean? It'll just look like it's always there, so... We'll just go ahead and do the last key. It's going to be in Dariel. Uber Andy, I should say. Or actually, was it Lilith, maybe even? I think it's Lilith. So, let's go see if we can find her. Maybe just running's the best way. Maybe teleport. I mean, if you had Enigma, right, it works really well. I don't know how much this costs to repair. So this is where the sorceress would come in handy. Teleport to her. So if I can find her, I'm definitely going back to town. Trying to keep an eye out for her. I didn't even see her. We missed her. Am I freaking just stuck? Oh, she could be right there. So instead of getting our corpse back, we leave and rejoin the game. So that's why you always want to make your own game with password. Makes it easy. Because getting your corpse back, pain in the booty. So if I'm having a lot of trouble finding her, I could always bring my sorceress in, hunt her down that way. We'll see. So, 11. So how much does this thing cost to pop it off
What do you
50
need?
times? 100,000. Okay. One of the other things with smite and weapons, you lose durability hella fast. I mean, you only lose 2, but it's something else to consider, or just something to be aware of with this build. So in the future, I might start using my sorceress instead of wasting all the money for that. I'll see how it goes. I had a feeling this one was going to be maybe kind of more challenging. Actually, I thought maybe the Infernal... What was the other one thing called? The Furnace of Pain. Wasn't sure how that was going to go.
Good afternoon.
So we'll try not to die again. I think we're going to run without Wahid for a second. He hasn't been doing much. Guess we die. It's really buggy how it sometimes saves, sometimes won't. Let's see if she's right here. They were at 20,000 gold. She could be here. There she is. So I want to get this curse off for sure.
Hello.
Probably actually will pop a antidote pot. I have one here. We'll go ahead and get Wahid back. Typically, they say you don't even have to,
Afternoon.
you don't necessarily have to use a, what's it called? Mercenary. But I just figured. Can't hurt. Like it's because I don't have a grief yet, I'm not doing huge damage. Come on. Plugged him. We'll go down and proc our fade. Kind of sucks because hopefully it doesn't fall off during our other fights. Yeah, I had the amulet that I'm using on my sorceress that gives me all stats, all res. That has a 10% chance to cast Iron Maiden when struck, and I did not want that overriding my life tap. Seemed like a bad idea. Same with your mercenary, like the unique thresher, whatever that thing's called. It has a chance to cast Prepify. It would override, probably get you killed. There it is. Lightning shrine there. I will not remember that because I had already forgot it the first time. Okay.
Can I help you?
How may I be of help?
Alright. We put our money back. I think if we pop this, our antidote potion, it increases our max poison. Yes. Let's go rock our world. So I thought it was gonna put me. I thought when you open a TP, it puts you over there. Did not. Odd. So well, I guess we're just gonna have to fight our curse. Oh, there is a TP there. That's interesting. I said it's easy to get her low, kind of hard to kill her. Oh, it was the town portal. Gotcha. I see. I thought it was, you know, in my mind I'm thinking of the Path of Exile map system, I think. To where it's like you cast a TP. So I could have made it there. Sorry, buddy. He shouldn't be able to die in town. It always pisses me off. Okay, so I could have just popped back down there. Alright. Mistake number one. Duly noted. Well, we were able to get all of our pieces. That went really well. So, Diablo's horn, Mephisto's brain, Bale's eye. Yeah, this fade lasts for, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 minutes. We can try and go see if we can get another proc. Do you want to try and take Wahid? I think we may. I mean, they usually don't make it, so we'll bug him and see. I think there's just too much range stuff going to be going on. He's just not going to be tanky enough, especially at this. We are only level 83. He's level 81. Yeah, but it's just we were pretty well geared out of our minds, so. We could do better, of course. Just need some more expensive equipment, like a low to make a grief with. But that would significantly increase our damage. Don't know why I clicked on that. All right. So he's bugged and all that. Let's try to... I'm gonna go stand here and see if I can hear like the sound of it reprocking. I could leave the game and rejoin. Oh, there, it just wore off, actually. Okay. So it's maybe about 5 minutes. I think it's almost 5 minutes. Not bad. So as soon as it goes, we're going to rock and roll. There it is. I am inexperienced. We're going to save this lightning res shrine in case we need it. So I think what you try and do is pull Mephisto over to you first. Then you run in and try and kill Diablo first, and then Baal, I believe. We'll see how it goes. All right, we have everything. So there's Tristram, Uber Tristram. Let's just jump into it. So I think you can pull him up this way. I think I've seen people come over here and do it this way. We'll try this. I think he's right here. There he is.
My brothers have escaped you.
I didn't put on my belt. We're just gonna go ahead and kill off all these guys so we don't have to worry about them. Yeah, I was supposed to put on my lightning belt, and I was also going to switch armors with Wahid. So kind of a misplay on my part. I kept on this. I was gonna put on my other armor so I had more resistances and my other belt. So misplays. So I think we just jump in and see if we can kill Diablo really quickly.
My brothers will not have died in vain.
He's dead. So we're right on the Baal. Ran out of mana. We get Baal down. Should drop what we need, what we're here for. Mana burn really bad. There it is. We got it. We're outie. Oh, can't TP? Interesting. So I actually want to come back down here and fight some of these guys before we leave. All right. Hey guys, we got us a smiter. We can do it. So that's the first time I've actually ever even seen that, I believe. Yeah, I've never even been in a game where someone was doing it. So pretty cool. So what we get, Standard of Heroes. I don't know, I've heard this thing prevented XP loss above level 90 if you die. I also heard someone said it doesn't do anything, so I don't know. We'll test it out sometime. We'll be dying, I'm sure. But this is what we're here for. So I think the key is you can only carry one of these. So if you want to pick up another one, it's kind of like Geed's Fortune and stuff like that. You'd have to put it in the shared stash so you could pick up the other one. And you may even have to not have it equipped so it will drop. If you have it equipped, I'm not sure if another one will drop or not. Like, you'd have to double check on those finite rules. I just wouldn't even have one on me. That way, if it drops, I can pick it up. Bada bing, bada boom. Forgot to deposit our gold. Glad we didn't die, because then we wouldn't have been able to do hardly anything. So, ID it. Shall we have Kane do the honors? Kane? Please. Please. Please give me something good. Actually, let me look up. I need to know the roll. The rolls. Unique charms. There we are. So it's a Hellfire Torch. People call them torches. We got. It's going to be 3 plus 3 skills to a random class. So Sorceress, Paladin, Barbarian, Assassin, Druid, etc. Sorry, Necro. 10 to 20 attributes. All attributes. 10 to 20 all attributes. 10 to 20 all res. Always light radius, always level 30 Hydra. So people usually consider the Barbarian to be the worst role of all. After that, there's pretty high demand. There's just not a lot of barbs, and they're not the strongest class. But if it is what it is. I personally would like a sorceress one. I would really, really, really like a sorceress one. Let's see what we got. Pain. First torch ever. Paladin. Hey. Those are in pretty high demand. I'm not gonna lie. Doesn't do much for this character. Plus skills really doesn't matter on a smiter. But if you're doing a Hammerden, GG. So not the, it's kind of the lowest. It's just mediocre, medium of the road. It was between 10 and 20. We got a 13 and a 15. So middle of the road. Paladin, Hellfire Torch. You know what? Because I don't currently have one, I might, and it's a mid. I might see what they're selling for. I might try and trade this bad boy off. I'm in dire need of an Istrune to make call to arms, so I can give myself battle orders. That would be OP. So that was really successful. Where we died. Where? We died looking for and Lilith. Kind of just got stuck or something. Or kind of just like ran out of pots. Kind of got stuck. So not too bad. So I kind of want to go back down. And we have low resistances though. Maybe it'll proc as we fight them. So it's an exact replica of Tristram, that's right. These guys are immune to everything except physical damage. Dark Lord, they're immune to physical, that sucks. So they're just always gonna kind of be there shooting me with fire. Immune to physical, drains mana. Those guys really suck. So I guess if you're having trouble, you could maybe teleport away, try and pull them away from the mobs, maybe to a corner, one corner or the other. I saw one strategy is if you have more people, you can bait Bale out, like from this side, and then he will teleport like up here to your party. Which is not really a lot going on up here. Okay. I've also heard there's some kind of strategy where you can fight them in a house. I don't know. But you can't TP out. All right. Well, not bad for a first torch run. I mean, I think the Paladin ones are going for decent. I think it's kind of top. It's between Paladin and Sorceress. I would say is probably the most demand.
Hello.
Other than just, you know, someone running niche builds. And it's a nice middle of the road. I like it. I'll take it. I'll go over my charms really quickly. Actually, while I'm here, I want to check out each of these places too. So you fight Duriel, right? He's always on the waypoint, which is nice. But what if you happen to wander away? Some spiders. So they don't seem to be attacking me for some reason. Because Burial's dead? Oh, there they go. They're not very interested in me. So Wahid was kind of a hit and miss for this. Definitely isn't necessary. I might continue to run the strategy for a bit. I figured these guys were here. Oh yeah, this place is just packed full of stuff. Holy shit.
It's locked.
Gonna try and pick the waypoint. Except it's not waypoint. So yeah, luckily he spawns right there. So we still have 75% block. I forgot to check it with the bosses. But, yeah, before I put any points, I'll double check it when I do it again with the bosses.
Good afternoon.
Kinda wanna go check out each one of them again. So he was, they say he's like straight across from the, so yeah, pretty much straight across from the bridge. I see what they mean by that. I don't know if it's the exact same map every time, but I think it's pretty close. So where can you teleport from? I think I've seen people fighting like right here. Oops. So you can kill these guys. Hey Koss, what's up? Just got done killing Ubers for the first time. I'm just kind of going back to plan my route for next time. I don't have enough keys to do it again, but just kind of exploring, seeing what I could do so I can clear out this little battlefield area before I go over and try and get him to teleport to us, maybe? It's probably a good way to do it. We can probably just kill all of these guys if we really wanted to. If we felt we needed to. Kill this guy. This is the one that I just really don't know. You turkey. So she was kind of in a room by herself. I thought one time on one of the videos I watched, she was not like that. So interesting to see how that goes, but doesn't look like anything will be too big of a problem to take care of. Let's see what else is down here. Those guys aren't too bad. Lancers. Yeah, those guys hurt. So really the Lancers with this curse on me, worst thing to deal with. Teleport to a pack of those guys. Yeah. But if you wanted to tiptoe along, not too bad. Yeah, it is kind of bad. Alright. Actually, I bought D2 Remastered, but it doesn't run too well on my PC. I need to buy a new one. Yeah, you know, my PC is pretty old and it handles it. So if you got a decently old one, yeah, it may be too old. I'm sure you tried to turn down some graphics and such.
At your service.
I don't remember exactly what mine is. It's like the graphics card's a 970, GeForce 970. Man, what's the CPU? AMD something. I think it's a socket A. Can't remember what model it was, but nothing too impressive. I mean, it's probably CPU is like 6 years old, and even at that time, it was, you know, you could have bought it probably 8-9 years ago. I just bought it way later as an upgrade. So that's the torch I got. Paladin skills, middle of the road rolls. Happy with it. All right, well, success. So, with that in mind, oh yeah, I didn't show you charms yet. So charms, just a mishmash of stuff. So we had trying to hit a breakpoint of faster hit recovery, so I did throw in those and just fire res, cold res, life mana, life, cold res, lightning res, life. Are you seeing a pattern yet? There's a little bit of extra faster hit recovery we needed for a breakpoint. 18 to life, lightning res, life. So yeah, lightning and cold res, big time. We'll go ahead and resurrect Wahid. Already thinking of it. I don't think there's anything I need off of him. I really wasn't using anything on anybody else. That. We'll go ahead and put our torch here. We'll figure out what we're going to do with it. We will put this ring back on the necro. I think that's all we really took from anybody, to be honest. Everybody else has their own stuff. Alright. Yeah, Wahid was just running Saigons for the life leech. So they don't really do anything with this guy except level him up just to do this, so probably throw a few more levels on him. Like to just double check that I hit that breakpoint of max block. But yeah. Life and resistances, top tier stats in D2 apparently gotta survive. Top tier, yeah. Way more so than defense. Defense doesn't matter. I still made this in an Arcane's plate, Arcane's plate just because I could. I mean, I'm gonna need strength for the shield anyway. How much strength I need for this? Yeah, 115 strength for that. That gives me 20 strength. So if I put on enough strength just to equip the shield, that would be plenty. Actually, what is my character at? Oh, we're at perfect though, 85. So yeah, we put on something that had strength on it somewhere. 15 strength there. I take this off. Oh, it's not that. Oh yeah, it's because gotcha. Alright. Well, mission accomplished. I just didn't want to put that off anymore. It's been on my mind. I wanted to do it. Tired of waiting. Exciting stuff. So let me whip out. I'll show you guys what I'm going to kind of be doing once I get off here. explain the situation. So I made another sorceress because I never took my original magic finder beyond Act 3 Mephisto, so I could do the, it's not really bugging, but it's, you know, the bug quest drop, get the good items, where if you join a game where the boss is already dead, where you can't complete the quest and you haven't done the quest, he'll always drop items as if you have. You can always tell it because they won't drop gold. So like when you bug Andy in hell and you go kill her, she never drops gold. If you kill Mephisto and you haven't killed Mephisto but you can't complete the quest, he'll never drop gold. If you ever, you know, if you do it, if you kill him and go back and magic find, he'll drop gold. Not that it's a big deal, but it's just you can tell whether it's you're doing it right or not. I think I did misspeak last time and said you could join games where someone had. This gets convoluted to explain. Like, say someone just started Act 1 and you join the game and kill Mephisto. If you've already killed him, it will not work that way. Someone on a video said it would that I watched. I just kind of was like, oh, okay, they're probably smarter than me. But there's so much information, so much knowledge. He did issue a correction, so I hate spreading that misinformation. I know everybody does. Kind of once you say it online, it's there. So really, this is the only way to do it. You cannot kill the boss. Join a game where you cannot complete the quest. Boom. You just get better drops that way. So I made just another sorceress. I was going to not kill Baal, except one of the Baal Run games I joined, the guy's like, someone really make this game? I just went along with it, and yeah, someone made the game for the freaking quest, probably so they could make cow levels. Stupid me. So I'm actually going to remake her, because she's only level 82, because I would really, really, really like to be able to do that with Baal. Possibly, or just have that option. I did not want to kill him, and because she's already so level, if she was level 90, I'd probably just say fuck it. But she's only level 82. Yeah, it's a pain to rush. But I kind of want to try it again. So we got Dirty Durga up here. Just the ethereal vamp gaze. We're going from damage reduction on this guy. So interestingly, we're running a hybrid. Why? Because this is our Neelithak farmer. We don't want our mercenary killing anything. If he kills something, Neelithak can then blow that something up. So a lot of times people won't even run a merc. I just have it for a little bit of distraction. You'll see my strategy in a second. Just basic stuff. Stealth, +2 to fire skills, 2 spirits, of course, a little bit of magic find, big strength belt, resist mana. This is key though. I did trade for this item. I think I paid a limb for it. Very, very necessary as far as when you kill Neelithak's, well, anything around Neelithak, rest in peace. He cannot use corpse explosion. His corpse explosion hurts. Pretty much will kill a I don't know if builds that do tank it. Instead of tanking it, you just buy this freaking ring. That's how you deal with that. And then some mage fish gauntlets. So nothing special. Did find another Geet's Fortune, do that on this girl. So just some life charms. Not bad. 82 and 90, huge difference. Not power-wise, but just time invested, I would say. That's what I meant about that. I could probably level up another sorceress to 82 in the time it would take me to go to 82 to 90. Especially above 90. Getting to 90 is always pretty easy, I feel like. The last couple levels, 88, 89, 90. I feel like 93 is where it starts to drop off. 92, 93, you really start to feel it. The levels, I've never leveled a character to 99 ever. Never, probably will. Not interested. We'll see. But otherwise, what's my highest? Maybe 94? Maybe? I don't know if I've ever had a 95. If I have, that was probably the highest. I would say between 93 94 if I had to guess. 92? Who knows? Long forgotten. So I'm going to try and do a Neelithak run really quickly. I'll do a few of them. Can I do a few of them? Do I have all the gear I need? Yeah. He's probably going to die. Alright, we're good. So these are really easy runs, really quick runs, back to back. This first layout, Halls of Pain, it only spawns in 3 ways. So this one, it goes down and to the right. So you're gonna go down to the right. You're gonna teleport in front of the little stairs, and the first one that goes up, right there it is. All right, easy. Here, you're looking for a face right here, like this kind of face. You're looking for it right here. If it's here, it's this direction. If the face is here, it's this direction. If the face is here, it's this direction. So we know the face is here. We know it's this direction. We're gonna teleport backside of him. Use firewall, burn his ass down. Try to anyway.
Thanks.
Didn't drop anything. Instantly back out. Boom. Usually it's better just to try and leave than it is to stay and farm. I'm trying to keep my mercenary alive, going on to the next game. Let's see if we can get some more layouts for you. I find that I do die on this character a decent amount.
Hello.
It's just sometimes you just kind of hit a bad run, I guess you could say. You know, but they're so quick and all of that, I don't really mind it too much. It's not like overly frustrating. Once you kind of get used to how the runs go, you don't die that much. And as I leveled up and got better gear, I would just die less and less and less. I'm not even geared out. Firewall is pretty OP for bosses and everything. And Dariel has I think a negative fire resistance, or she just doesn't have as much anyway. So it just melts her. It's faster just to firewall her than it is to like try and static her down and anything. The firewalls just do so much damage. By the time you get 2-3 firewalls on her, she's melted faster than you could have staticked and switched to firewalls. It truly is faster. I've seen some of the firewall builds people are running, they're not even using static. And I don't think I will either. Or you could to level with, right? There's just no reason to use it after that. So this one is, it exits to the right here. So it's going to just be down, almost straight down, but a little bit offset. So right there, you can kind of see it. When it exits this way, it's just kind of offset just a little bit straight down. I like how the remaster looks, but they changed some bits like cover Jamella's thighs in Act 4. Yeah, they changed a little bits of stuff, but you know what? They've added so much just better looking gore and stuff. I mean, and there's even, like, I'll show you here, there's like naked chicks down here in Neela Fox place. Let's go take a look. So no face there, no face there. There, he's this direction. I like to try and teleport to the back side of him, usually the safest. Nothing. We outie. If he doesn't drop a key or I didn't have time on that one. It was too dangerous to look around there. If I get one where he's not dangerous, we'll see. And if they change how certain characters look, like the Amazon Paladin Assassin. True. But I don't really have too much of a problem with it.
Salutations.
Their vision. I mean, they updated the look a little bit. Sure. To be fair, if you look at like the old art of like the Amazon and stuff, yeah, she may have looked like that the whole time. I just couldn't tell. But yeah, they definitely took some artistic liberties with their decisions. So this is the one that's kind of just down and offset. Look for the faces. No face. Sometimes they're hard to see. So he's this way.
I shall keep my end of daily
Oh! try and get some firewalls on him. There we go. So the wah 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 sound you're hearing, that's the nature's peace ring proccing on every single thing that dies. Lovely, isn't it? So, like, here's some gorish things. So yeah, there's kind of how it looked in the... Again, this is really, really bad looking. Like, it didn't look this bad. But, yeah, it's still in the game. Like, no nipples, but she's obviously topless, naked, and Lord only knows what else. This poor fella. Tortured to death. He got to keep his clothes on, though. Always nice to pick up a little bit, make our money back. So I need, I think, 3 more of these keys. Yeah, I just need 3 more of the Neelithat keys, and I can do another Uber's run. So I think the chances supposedly are like 1 in 12-ish, 1 in 10, 12. When you're doing them, it feels like it's 1 in 25, I swear, but... Jamella's thighs, gotta go look at this. Can we see her thighs in the old graphics? Is this Jamela?
Hail to you, champion.
Man. Yeah, that probably is her. I don't think that's supposed to... I think she's supposed to have clothes on. But it does look like that. Which is kind of odd, though. Because she has... You know, plate there. I think that's supposed to be cloth. It just happens to match her skin tone. Yeah, see how it's the same cloth? Yeah, that's how I interpret that. While it looks like she has like an open back and that's just supposed to be cloth that's tied to her plate mail. It's just unfortunate that they chose that colors. That's my take on that. But yeah, if it's not though, that's some pretty risque armor. Some swimsuit armor. Okay, here's the final one. So it's the room with the 4 big torches. Sometimes you spawn in with the rooms with these little torches, like this. But it's these 4 big torches. This is the final layout, one of the 3. And it is straight this way, I think. So you kind of just teleport down and then over. Boom. That's the 3 ways. Again, the face would be on this panel. He's that direction. The face is this panel, so we know he's that way. If the face was here on this panel, we know he's that way. And if the face was on this panel, we know he's that way. Now, there are more faces, but they need to be on those specific panels, and you'll know which way he is. Really? Come on, man. Pal's amulet, baby. You already know. That's how we're ending the stream. Pal's amulet.
Greetings.
Show me. Show me. Oh. Not Tao's amulet. But a decently rare one. I'll have to see how much these actually things sell for. People use, I think I already have one, but people use this in the rings to get a huge boost to AR for any character that needs AR. It's an easy way to do it.
Afternoon.
So I'll keep that. Maybe sell it. So yeah, I am going to remake this character though. So I'll be in the process of leveling that up. I kind of torn. So I went ahead and used this chick's all her socket quests. I need to just pick up a few items, use her 3 imbue quests, see if we get lucky on. I would love to do circlets, but I'm not gonna wait that long to find them. I don't care about that much. Probably just do like either belts or boot. You mean gloves, belts, boots, obviously. One of those 3, maybe one of each. Yeah, let's probably just do one of each. Also debating about whether just to kind of max out Firewall. I mean, you max out Firewall, but its synergies, warmth. You don't even max out Inferno. It only gives 1%. You don't even worry about that. Just warmth and fire mastery, and not bump up orb as much. Maybe a couple of less points in Ice Bolt, couple of less points in Cold Mastery. Try and pump up the fire damage, because I mean this thing just melts. I saw a guy earlier, I don't know who he is, he makes a lot of D2 videos, but he did Ubers with Firewall, like all of the Ubers. It was, I think he was just wearing Tao's set and just melted shit. Some people are saying it's bugged. I don't think it's bugged. I think it's fixed. I guess I have to look into that. I'm not sure if it's bugged. I know the tick rate is just, we know it's more. Or whether that's bugged or intentional. Oof, man, if they fix it, that's going to suck. Quote unquote, fix it. Because it used to be really good like this, but I don't know. Hope they leave it alone. They fixed the cold mastery, thing where it was penetrating all cold resistances. So if it was actually bugged, they may have already should have fixed it. I don't know. I'm probably gonna make it and then they're gonna fix it. I guess that's why we got respecs these days. So anyway, not bad. Hour-long video. We're just kind of messing around now. Probably am gonna hop off though. I'll do one more Neolithac run. Why not? Sure wish that was a Tao's amulet though. So kind of my strategy of my runs have been, I can make like the game with my Necro, clear out the cows quickly enough. He's pretty badass now these days. I probably don't have it. Oh yeah, I do.
What is it?
Yeah, he's kind of got a few little upgrades here and there.
How may I
Finally got the Merc to where he does good damage. He has just a Bone Hue with 2 shales in it. To where now he doesn't do any cold damage. Oh man, night and day difference. Night and day difference. The cold damage is just, you can't do it. It just, stuff shatters too much and then you can't use Corpse Explosion. So, got that fixed at least. So he's rocking and rolling. He can keep. I've cleared Chaos Sanctuary easily with him. I haven't taken him to Balestorm Room. I don't see why he wouldn't do good there. And then after I clear usually cows with him, I'll bring in my Magic Find Sorceress, do Mephisto, because obviously I can't complete the quest. Necro's already done the quest. And then we'll make my rounds of, Tower, Countess, Summoner. If I want to Usually I'll try and join other games, bigger games, if I want to try and clear the tunnels or something. But yeah, I may move her on eventually. You know, just kind of kick things around. So this one's going to be down and offset. Easy. Goes this way. Just die. Grab some stuff to sell so we can resurrect Wahid. Let's try and find a key. I'll probably end up actually getting 3 keys before I delete this character, so I can just do one more
Hello.
Uber's run. Not tonight, but soon. One socketer. I already have my BO sticks, so I'm really not shopping for those. Let me see how much they're worth, how much they're selling for. +3 war cries. If they're cheap as shit, I probably will not continue to shop for them. Got my set. Suits me. I'm not even using them. Don't even have a barbarian. I don't even know what kind of barb I would make. Good ones are so expensive. Halls of Pain. Can make like a singer. Make a gold find barbarian. I just don't know how. I just don't know about that. I've been keeping some of the stuff in case I want to try it. Grab the gold and get out. It'd be nice to... I've been trying to slowly stack some magic find on this character. Because Ninothok is a high level enemy that can drop some pretty good stuff. I would have to look up his monster level. I think he's like 9. I don't know. I don't want to misspeak. Actually, let's just look it up. So he's monster level 95. Yeah, I think Baal and Diablo are 99. For some reason, I think Baal is higher than that, though. I thought Diablo was 99, too. Yeah, who gives a shit, to be honest with you. But I thought there was something like Baal is like one of he can drop certain items for some reason. God, this is one of the runs I'll die in. These snakes, oh, and these things have charge, man.
No idea of the power you face.
We made it. Grab the gold and get out. So yeah, see, the mercenary plays a role. He's a nice distraction. So he's a holy freeze merc. I like the holy freeze because it slows him down, holds him in your fire better. better defensive ability.
Hello.
I don't want him doing damage, so I do not want him to have might. I already had Holy Freeze on him anyway, but it even synergizes better than before. You die a lot, so try and deposit your gold so you don't drop it. Mercenary does. You can do these runs without a mercenary too. Easy. Especially Firewall, you pump a lot of points into warmth, so. Makes teleporting easy. Try and teleport on this back side of him, away from most of the enemies. Nothing. Grab that. Get out. So what are we on? Maybe that was 6 or 7. So I should have about 5 more before we find the key. It could be this one.
Good afternoon.
I've also had I had Summoner the other day drop 2 at once, so that was nice. Very nice. I'm gonna build my gold back up a little bit. Get a little low. Did a bunch of gambling just yesterday? A whole bunch of rings. Didn't get a whole lot good.
For my homeland.
I need some good small charms. But why don't you want him to do damage? I thought you have slain monsters, rest in peace. I do, but it's only for things that I kill. If my merc kills stuff, he can blow them up. Also, there's those frenzied minions down there. If they explode themselves and I don't kill them, he can blow those up too. There is 1 or 2 items you can put on your mercenary. On a different, like one of them's a sword, I think you can make or find, but so he can't wear them. But Tyrael's Might, like one of the rarest armors in the game, you could put that on your merc,
How may I be of help?
and then he could do damage. And the corpse explosion, it hurts so much that literally you don't even want to take. It'll one shot you. So 2 decks. Do I care? No, not. It's a shitty roll on anything else. Yeah, I would demonstrate the. I mean, I could take it off and blow myself up later. Like it's brutal. I mean, it's so brutal. I tried doing it, like some runs without it, and I just traded for it. It's a must. If you're gonna do Neelathok runs, in my opinion, it's just a must as far as quality of life. It just really lowers the frustration levels and makes it just so you don't have to worry about stuff. There's one. Got it. That's one. So, oh shit. What time is it? And I mean, I guess if we just farmed keys, we could do another Uber's run, couldn't we? I would have to farm keys like crazy. Settle in, boys. Smoke them if you got them. We need 2 more keys. And then we're going to rename the video Second Time Ubers. Fuck off me.
What do you need?
Good afternoon.
Let's hope for some good RNG. Like, I've already eaten, so I don't need to get off and eat. I may have to take a little short, tiny little break. These runs are so fast. I've kind of got them down. Okay. Good. Past the stairs, hangar left. There you go. Show you the map one more time. It's just zoop. After you pass the stairs, it's right up here. Nothing. Ruby, though. I want that ruby. Poison hurts like a mofo. Yeah, he can drop really good stuff. So it's worth stacking some magic find. And actually, like what they say, like your first 100% of the magic find is the most important because of diminishing returns.
How may I be of help?
So like my other sorceress has like 400 some percent, but truly that first 100% does the most as far as getting stuff to start dropping. You do notice it though. You start stacking above, I feel like 300, you start to see a difference. But truly, if you could just get a little bit, like what am I running now? Not a lot yet. Where is it? So 50% chance, you know, if I could just get a little bit better. If I put on like my towels set, that would push me over 100 easy. Not even the armor, just like I have the mask, the wand, the belt. So I have the armor too. I'm Mother Sorceress. Not a bad set for a firewall, especially what I'm doing here. And she's a boss killer. Firewall is also just a awesome boss killer. Oops. Talking, getting distracted.
I will kill you.
Archers got me. Didn't see the archers. So if you die, just leave the game, new game. Do not try and get your corpse back. Not worth it. Just reset. Move on. Put it behind you. Sucks, but just stuff like that, like the like I didn't see them. Enemies are kind of hard to see. That's why I try and teleport to that back wall to stay out of that kind of shit. But sometimes you just get a bad spawn of enemies. Yeah, 17 to life. 17 to life. That's. I don't think I need that, but at the same time, we'll. Oh wait, yeah. So 34 to life. Yeah, fuck that. That piece of shit out of here. It's not even half of what I have on. Which way is this? Oh, the 4.
For my homeland.
So yeah, like I don't know what he does to them, but like he frenzies them or whatever, and they can explode. Yeah, those when they explode, they hurt. Like god damn, dude, that hurts. You lose a lot of XP, right? You do. I don't think it's. I mean, it's relatively a lot as it takes so much longer to level than later of the game, then yes, it's a lot. Because I'm still low level, it's the percentage doesn't hit as much. I think it's a percentage you lose. I think in Nightmare, it's I don't even know the percentages. 5 in Nightmare, 5, 10, and then maybe 15%, 10, 15% in Hell. So, not too bad. Like I didn't just lose it all. And because I don't have very much, I lose less and less, relatively. I don't even know if that's true. You probably shouldn't listen to anything I say. You'd be better off. The gold, losing the gold is what hurts me. I mean, the softcore, I lose a little bit of experience. I don't care, but my gold, I was gonna use that. I was gonna gamble my life savings away.
No idea of the power you face.
Easy run right there. That's why we always like to pick up a little bit of gold here and there, here and there. Man, Nilathak is so misguided, sided with Baal, and now he is shouting, "For my homeland!" Well, he was misguided. He thought he was doing the right thing. You have to remember, in the world of Sanctuary, the angels aren't necessarily the good guys. Like the sect of the necromancers, they don't really take sides, and they'll side with the evil guys all the time if it means keeping the high heavens, the balance, right? They're about the balance, the cycle, life and death, heaven and hells. If one starts to get a little too powerful, a little too cocky, they'll totally use the other side to their benefit to check them. So he's not as evil. Like, you're right. He's not as evil as he seems. Most people are going to think he's kind of a douche, but, you know, he kidnapped Cutie down here and put her in an ice tomb. You know? But other than that, that was a laggy area. Holy cow. Man, I hate being cold. Oh, there's those archers. out of there. Holy shit. Now I get it. I have real life examples of people from my country doing that. Oh, of course. It's just kind of life in general. There's always two sides or a very gray area. Things aren't like black and white, easy choice. There's always someone else's side, someone else's point of view to consider.
How may I be of help?
Some decided to side with the Nazis to fight the Soviets. Well, exactly. I mean, Nazis not good guys, but at that particular time, if you live in a spot, think away, the Soviets maybe not be that nice of guys either. Depending on where you live and your point of view and all that. It's just survival. Usually people are just trying to do what they think is going to benefit them the most. Yeah, you can be the lesser of two evils, right? I kind of don't like that phrasing. I've never really felt that way about most things, but sometimes it does come down to that. They both suck. And pick the least worst one. Deposit my gold. I'm feeling the death in my future. I've looked into the crystal ball. I see death. He's magic resistant. That really sucks. He's a lot harder to kill. I like running across the piles of gold. Adds up. He drops like 2,000 to 6,000 piles. Pays for your pots. Pays for Wahid and his drug habit.
Afternoon.
Yeah, like ideally, I really don't even need the insight. I would run like a, well, I don't know about that. Because I would never make an infinity in a, well, that is infinity. Yeah, well, it's insight, yeah. I would never make an infinity in a low level thing, so never mind. Gonna say like I would run like a low level infinity. Well, yeah, if I was just filthy rich, I guess I would. There's a couple of trading sites out that are not D2JSP and basically allow you to list your items. Missy. And you basically just trade for in-game items, right? There's no way to, it's not worth it. I was gonna grab that for gold, but I was gonna die if I tried. But for runes, like I bought Nature's Peace. It was, hey, I want a Nature's Peace. Hey, I'll give you a limb. Okay. I do like that a lot better. I am very, it's not anti-D2JSP, but I just hate how you can use real money to buy the forum gold.
Good afternoon.
There's also the aspect of it, like if you, say, get rich during the ladder season, well, the new ladder starts, you're already rich. It carries over. It's so you don't get a true reset either. Like the wealthy are already going to be there to buy the items faster than anybody else. You can't get rid of it. It's always going to be a thing. Real money for items, but in my own way, I just, I've just seen it too many times. You ruin the own fun of it. Like if you just buy an Enigma, it's like, why play the game anymore? You won. It's game over. You got... It's not even fun to find stuff, you know?
For my homeland.
So, let's see if I can grab it before I die. See if I can get out alive. Currently have a lot of fun playing through D2 with your friend being... Man, I can't read. Currently having a lot of fun playing through D2 with your friend. Beginning to end self-found. Yeah. Like, so as far as trading-wise, other than I played in groups, you know, kind of like you're saying. So I played in public games. But I haven't been given anything, and the only thing I bought was this Nature's Peace ring. Really just so I could... I just don't even think I could do the runs without it. I tried. Like I tried to I had like the Hydra build. I'm staying back, almost out of the room, but man, he would just like teleport over next to you and pop you. It was crazy.
Salutations.
It was just like, okay. Instead of me smashing my computer, let's get us a Nature's Peace, and they're cheap. And you know, it's like, it's such a niche thing. Slain monsters rest in peace. You can't just get it anywhere. It's like on this ring, nowhere else, and you really need it for this one particular thing. Ow. Too many arrows. Let's look for a key. I don't see it. I can't toggle my the thing. I don't see any keys, so we're good to leave. That counts as a kill. So yeah, let's see how much experience I lost there. Alright, good chunk. I was a little over, probably barely over by that time. I think we're about due for a for another key to drop, though. I'd say another in the next 6 games.
Good afternoon.
Shit.
Afternoon.
Sorry, I had sneezed. I felt it coming on, so I had to look at the light. I'm one of those people that if I feel a sneeze coming on, I can look at light, and it will really help me sneeze. Once I figured this out as an adult, I use it all the goddamn time. They say it doesn't work for everybody, but maybe like I don't know, maybe half of people or so it works for. I think I've also heard like for the people it works for, it almost will always work for. And I agree. And magic resistant. So one of the variations of this sorceress build, Firewall Sorceress, involved a max block sorceress. I kinda half-assed tried it with her, but I felt like I was getting wrecked. I don't know. I feel like you need call to arms to make that work, just to get your life buffed up high enough to where you have enough life that if you don't block, you don't get one shot. Because my life was, when I maxed my block, and I used a decent shield. Wasn't the best. You can't use Spirit. You have to use something else. Like Storm Shield's a good one. I don't have a Storm Shield yet, but... kind of forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I just didn't like it. I feel like maybe it's kind of I just don't know. I just don't have the gear, I guess. Like I said, I think Call to Arms maybe could have made it work. You see how much life I have now. I mean, I had like 400 life. Yeah, it was like 400 or 500 life max block. But shit, man, like anything just breathed on me, I died. You don't block everything. So I didn't like it. But I get the idea of it. It's that you teleport like right next to stuff. You're able to stand there and they stand in your firewall, you know? I mean, it makes sense. I like, what is hurting me? It's those guys, they're just, I couldn't even see them, fucking bitches. Always the archers, man.
No idea.
Sell that. Always the archers, man. Yeah, I remember like hardcore those packs of any packs of archers. Specifically, the first ones you encounter usually, well, not the first ones. The first ones are in Act 1. Usually it's a reality check. The Lancers, packs of Lancers, like Darkwood Lancers, wreck you. The Sewers, though, Act 2 Sewers, where you get the Burning Dead or whatever, those always killed people. It's they do a lot of damage anyway, and then the fire damage on top of it, ooh. Those things are deadly. A little gold here. So you kind of see, you know, we lose gold, buy what heed this. You know, I'm making a lot, not losing a lot. So I like to pick up a little bit of shit as we go. I don't like burning through gold. I like to at least make enough back. More archers. Try and hide from them. So I wonder. I would really like that charm. I was gonna say, I wonder if there's a correlation between the monsters and what his resistances can be, but I don't think so. Like, he can also spawn a double immune. It's rare, but he can spawn lightning cold and fire immune both. In that case, you just leave the game with my particular build.
Good afternoon.
I can't kill him. God damn, man. I can't get any good small charms for the life of me. I just really do not have good ones. They're so rare. Woo! Mighty painful. Heal up a second. Fat fingering shit. Need to heal up, reset. Fire again. Stay away from that. That guy blew up, so you can blow him up, I believe. I need to stand way back. Alright, we lost Wahid, but worthy sacrifice. Cost, if you're still there, what character did you end up going with for your playthrough? And what character did your friend do? Do you have good synergy?
Salutations.
Yes.
Get Wahid back on his feet. Poor guy. Just used as a tank. I was trying to think if there's like a better guy I could use. I mean, the barbarians of Act 5 are okay. I could see if there's any kind of cool rune word sword I could give him that would be helpful. But I like his cold aura, so. Bone Necro, he is a whirlwind plus summit druid. What? Whirlwind plus summit? What do you mean? Like, I've heard of whirlwind assassins. Oh, the wind druid, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, like the hurricane, whatever the hell that thing is called. I don't know either. Wind druid, yeah. Wind summit druid. I've never built a wind druid, but I see them all the time. I've heard they're really good. Whoa! So see how that guy blew up? So he's gonna blow him up. He can potentially. We're gonna try and move on this side. He's probably gonna tag me. Let's see if we can get him down. Nothing. All right. So pretty good synergy, because as a bone necro, don't you use like amp damage? I think a wind druid is also physical damage, so that amp damage, woof. Yeah, that's gonna synergize really good. Also, no matter what your necro is, usually you're a corpse explosion necro in the end. You just use the bones to knock shit down and then blow up the corpses.
Good afternoon.
I did one bone necro one time. At that
At your service.
particular time that I did it, I didn't care for it as far as just maybe play style or just maybe wasn't in the mood. I mean, it was fun. I like the spells are kind of cool. But I remember Bone Spirit. I gotta get rid of this curse. Just pick the skills that look fun. Hell yeah, man. I don't think you can go too wrong.
Salutations.
I mean, both of those are pretty good builds, so I think you'll do just fine. Kind of the best way to do it. There's you got 3 free respecs in the game, so yeah, you might as well just have some fun your first go, and then you can always change it up if you're like, man, this just is not working. You can fix it later. I want that gold. I'm greedy. Get me out of here. Did I pick any curses, corpse explosion, just shoot teeth? Yeah. And bones, yeah. I think teeth is probably a synergy to bone spear. Yeah, bone spear's go-to way it penetrates through all the stuff. The reason people will use corpse explosion along with it depends on how many skills you end up having extra. Corpse explosion is kind of there's no synergies for it, so you just max it out and the radius just gets bigger. The damage scales off the monster's HP, so in hell it does insane damage. And because there's really no synergies, it's just, if you have skills left over, it's a good place to put them. It probably does more damage than any other skill, like, maybe, probably in the game. And then if you amp damage on top of that, it's 100% extra damage they take, and shit just falls like crazy. But yeah, maybe if you want to pick up any curses, I think amp damage would synergize with you guys. I don't know if it synergizes with the bone or not. It might, but I think it would for his uh, physical wind druid. And then Decrepify is always super good because for bosses, it slows them down. Like they just go in slow motion. Makes them take more damage too, but the slow it puts on them is just like makes it just instant win kind of. They go so slow. It's just 1 point. All you need is 1 point in Decrepify, but it's like kind of down the tree a little bit. So it is a little bit of an investment. I think it's a level, maybe almost 30 skill.
I shall keep my end of the
Rest in peace, Swahid. All right, I'm gonna need another key to keep me going. Gonna need one to drop on, man. Just imagine if we got a double drop. Double key
Hello.
drop.
What is it? Yeah, hitting 90 is pretty easy. Imagine, 8 more skill points. I'm just trying to decide if you could. I think you could scrape by just by like 1 or 2 points synergies here. This thing's not maxed. I kind of just want to see what like a total firewall thing does. I can respec this character. If I'm gonna delete her, I could just do it right now. What are we rocking? 4600 right now. What's the difference? Oof. I don't know if I want to do it yet. It's my last respecker. I would.
Good afternoon.
I want to make sure I get the keys first. I probably will do that, just so I know kind of how I want to build my next character. Find the steps. Go up. We're there. Yeah, I was gonna go after the Bramble Mitts for the gold. Kind of saw it coming with all the archers. I was just thinking, I'm like, I was trying to actually teleport over and then leave the game. I'd already decided to leave them there. So I was trying to get to safety so I could leave, but couldn't do it fast enough. Too many arrows. Kind of getting low on money.
Salutations.
+3 increased speed. It's a fast baba. Fast baba.
Afternoon.
Got enough money? Yeah, Eugene, you're right. The skill's called Tornado, so he's a Tornado Summon. Yeah, that's right. Tornadoes. Yeah, he also will always cast Hurricane, like that big giant wind that's swirling around him. I don't think it does a ton of damage, but yeah, those tornado things do a lot of damage, and I think they deal physical damage. That's why I think maybe your amp damage would synergize with that, but not positive. But I am pretty positive that it's physical damage. But having not played one, I do not know the details. It's on my to-do list. Play a Wind Druid. Maybe a Trap Assassin? Let's see, what are the characters I want to make still? Well, I want to make the old Amazon. So, man, Lightning Fury is so good, but it's really only good for cows. So, do I want to do cows? Lightning Fury? I mean, I have the gear for it. Boazon. I actually found a Hydra. Or not a Hydra, the Wind Force. Unique Hydra bow. Could do it. They're just not the best. Boazons suck.
Good afternoon.
So Wind Druid, pretty strong. What other classes are there? So Barbarian, you can do the Gold Find. It's weird. You just kind of farm Trav and Call. But something to do different. I don't think I want to do a Hammerden. So yeah, it might be Wind Druid. Could be Trap Assassin. I'm leaning towards Trap Assassin, Wind Druid, but first, I'm gonna remake this character. And if not that, then just a Lightning Fury is on, just because I can.
You have no idea of the power you face.
You have no idea of the power you face. So we're going on about 40-ish minutes of trying to farm an extra key.
Salutations.
I think we found one, right? Yeah, I think I said I was going to find one. And then I found one. So we're, about 40, 50 minutes. We found one key. I'm not doing super fast. Like hyper efficient. But I would expect to find a key the next 3 runs, we'll say.
I shall keep my end of the day.
Like I say, when you're doing them, let's try a death. Yeah. He did a corpse explosion right there. It killed me. One of the other guys had blown up. Well, actually, it said a returned archer, so I could be wrong. That was probably the run that he was going to drop the key to. Yeah, it's RNG. You never know. You can find 3 back to back to back, and then do 50 runs and not find anything. That's how it be.
Yes?
It would help if
Good
I
afternoon.
ran rejuve potions, but I feel like I would just burn through them. I'm just not replenishing them enough. So I could feed rejuves to this character, just like I feed them to my smiter. God damn, dude. Get me out of here. So that's why I run the damage reduction gear on Dirty Durga, my mercenary. Let's try and keep him alive. Try and make him as tanky as possible. Shaft stop and vamp gaze. So damage reduced by 30%, damage reduced by 16%. So
How may I be of help?
that's why it's helping him stay alive a little bit. Money, 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 money. I feel like we've been pretty unlucky with this second key.
Salutations.
Man. Shit! Durga died. The hell killed him? Too fast. Alright, we're getting so efficient with the games, we're making them too fast now. Man, we had to be really close on some of those other ones. So if you make a game and leave and try to make another game too fast, you get locked out for a little bit. They gotta fix this system pretty bad. If you mistype a game, you're doing bail runs, you try and join before they make it, then you're locked out for like a minute. Pretty frustrating. Accidentally mistype your own game password, locked out for a minute.
Afternoon.
Alright, so we are starting to almost net a gold loss here. Not good.
Good afternoon.
Trust me. Before I bought this Nature's Peace ring, I was losing hemorrhaging gold left and right. It's like I do not have enough millions of gold to make this work.
my homeland.
I would like to take a look at that Orgax. You never know. Could be ethereal. They're not good though. Even if it is, no one wants it. But maybe I could sucker into somebody.
How may I be of help?
Boom. I'm expecting a key to drop any time now. Ooh. Chargy boys. And light wind.
I shall keep my end of Bale's bargain.
That's not good. He's a lot harder when he's fire immune for me to deal with. There's one, baby! One more to go. We can do another Ubers run. All right, took about, I would say, 30 minutes to get this one. So hopefully get some good RNG, get the other key, and we can conclude with Uber run. I mean, you do it long enough, you're gonna get one, right? I mean, you can make money just farming keys and selling them, but not what I would do. I'd much rather just get the items.
Good afternoon.
I'm not one of those people that just like to farm for things. I like to find things while I'm farming for things. I'm extra greedy.
For my homeland.
Come on, kneel back. I'll take a rare amulet. Crasherino. Crasherino. The crashes seem to just have no rhyme or reason. You know? Like I was doing nothing at all differently. Earlier I killed Shank, the Overseer. I accidentally made a normal game when I was prepping to do the Ubers before I was streaming and just killed Shank in normal and it crashed. It's just like, okay. One of the other tips that I would suggest, especially currently, for the Ubers, I specifically waited past the weekend to try and do these guys because you can get thrown in queue, right, during prime time. And if you get thrown in queue, you could potentially lose your game if you crashed while doing the Ubers. That'd be sad face. Especially all this work we're doing to farm these keys. Yeah, not good. So we crashed. Let's make sure we have our keys. Yes, no rollback. I need to get rid of this amulet.
Afternoon.
See what we got. Source, all res 6, 14. Eh. I'll keep it. All res 6 though. What are we wearing? I'm gonna keep the poison resistance though. Also, I think I may be right at the break point for faster cast. I think if I take this off, yeah, I think it's 108 you have to be. Let me look this up real quick. Faster cast rate, sorceress, 105. So I could take it off, but well, actually, I would do more damage. What's it put my 470? What's the server file? Let's just rock it a little bit. If it seems like the poison's just getting to us too bad, we'll see. Oh, we're not bad. Fire res is whew. All right. Like I said, we're not running the best of gear on this character. Right now, she has one specific purpose. There's one run. Count them up. Tally them up on the chalkboard. How many is it going to be? I said, I don't know the exact odds. Probably look it up, but I think
How may I be of help?
watching a Mr. Llama video, and he said like 1 in 10, 1 in 12. I told you, when you're doing them, it always feels like 1 in 25. At least. I'm surprised it is that common. But you know how RNG and averages work out. Like that means you could do 25 runs and not find one easy. If the next time you found them quickly back to back, you know. No. Almost died. Yeah, I need to see what these pally charms are trading for. I need an ist add. Try and get as much as I can for it. I don't think I'm gonna make a pally anytime soon that needs that. So I would rather make a call to arms. Give myself battle orders. I've never owned one because I started playing like ladder, and especially hardcore ladder. And hardcore, I don't think I was ever gonna get one anyway. But even in I'm talking and not paying attention. Even in regular ladder, even in softcore, I don't think I could have got one, just the time commitment. Because you could only, used to be, right, a ladder only rune word. I'm so glad they put that just in the game. Because it does open up kind of like a whole new world for me. I've never had Enigma, of course. If I never had Call to Arms, I've never had Enigma. So I don't know if that one's going to happen. I'll be honest. Given enough time, stuff will become cheap enough. I would like to get that. But we'll see how it goes. You never know. Sometimes you get lucky and just find the right items and make a couple of good trades here and there. And all of a sudden we got us an Enigma. So what is this run like number 4 here? Somewhere in there.
For my homeland.
Good run. Like whenever it doesn't spawn with, when it's just his cold resist minions, and I can just catch him in a nice corner like that. Oh man, that's just perfect. That's the ideal run. He has none of that bullshit magic resist, not fire resistant.
Hello.
If I could get just more runs like that every time, let's go a lot smoother. I've kind of taken a liking to the broadsword spirit, the look of it. At first I would thought the long sword, but I like the broadsword. Like you could just thwap someone right upside the head with that. And just whack them. You don't even have to cut them, just whack them. So I like the way it looks. Kind of better than the long sword. But then again, my Necro's the one that's using the long sword. He kind of holds it a little dainty, I'm not gonna lie. Almost like it's a little too heavy for him. He needs to maybe lift some weights. A little frail old man. Kind of a tougher one. Kill him? I think I killed him. Yeah, he's dying. Yeah, I'm all about fashion souls, so my character's gotta look good. Like I'll craft armor depending on how it looks on my character. Like when I was trying to make that the treachery for my paladin for my smiter, I had to either find a wire fleece or an Archon's plate because those are the only two that look good as far as, because you don't want to go higher strength than that because those are the lightweight armors, right? Like a dust shroud didn't look good, whatever else, the worm hide.
How may I be of help?
I just, there's a certain look. So, like his green, like makes him have like green pants or something, no matter what. Just like the Necromancer, like sometimes they'll like have this like red shirt on or something, paint on the armor. I don't like it. So I like it when he's all either gray or boned up or something. Big part of the game because you don't have like all the independent looks, so it's like, yeah, it's very important. Gotta look cool. You look cool, you do more damage. You find better gear.
I shall keep my end of it.
Lost track, but that was probably like run 6-ish.
Good afternoon.
So we'll find something in the next 10, 15, 20 minutes the most. Assuming we get some quick runs.
I shall keep my end of it.
Yeah. Nothing. Just killing monsters with your stunning looks. Yeah, buddy. Strike a pose. See, look at us. We're gorgeous. Yeah, it really is unfortunate that the Shaco is the best in the slot for almost all characters. That stupid green hat. Yeah, I hate it. But I'll wear it.
Salutations.
But I still hate it.
Afternoon.
Get yourself up, Wahid. No laying down on the job. Actually, it's Dirty Durga. Sorry, Durga. Dirty Durga.
I shall keep my end of the
Uh-oh. He teleported and died with me. I thought I was gonna die. At first, I thought he was double immune, but he wasn't. That was a big misplay on my part. But we got him. Or he was double immune, but I thought he was fire and cold immune, so I thought I was gonna save an exit. So yeah, big misplay on my part. We don't have enough money to buy Durga. Have to dip into our emergency funds. Also just doing too many runs, getting lazy. You kind of zone out. Bum, bum, bum. So these could roll 25-25, so it's not the best roll.
Not in town.
Yes?
Didn't I, Oh, I think I respec'd and didn't put... For a while, I had frozen armor. But I guess I respec'd out of it. It doesn't do much, but... Kind of a 1 point wonder. I mean, in hell, you know, you get hit, it freezes them for a flash second. It might let you get that one teleport off, but who knows. You're heading off. Thanks for the stream. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Cos. Always good to see you. I'm going to try to get this last key. Do one more Uber's run and see what we get. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. It's going to be at least one more. That's for sure. It's going to be at least one more. Yeah, doing the Ubers itself is surprisingly fast, you know? Like, I had watched some videos, of course, just like a couple.
Hello.
Had some idea what I was doing. But even then, if I wasn't streaming and just did it on my own, it probably would have taken me like 30 minutes. It probably took like 45, running my mouth. We were an hour in, and I was finally all said and done. I was just exploring the maps and stuff. So if I can get this last key, speed run me some Ubers. Bad run. When he's fire immune, it just slows me down. Almost not worth killing him. I've seen strategies to where you would run him as a blizz sorceress. And yeah, if he's anything, you know, if he's cold immune, you just reset. You just drop a blizzard down.
Salutations.
It doesn't kill any of the ads, and it just kills him. So that's a doable strat. I guess that's maybe how you'd have to do it if you didn't have nature's piece. But even then, if you kill something that's
Good day.
even around
Afternoon.
him, he can corpse explode it. So I don't know. I still think you would want to have it, just as even if you did it blizzard. Just as the backup, so you don't get blown the fuck up. I'm just walking around, not paying any attention to the faces. I've done too many of these runs.
No idea of the power you face.
No corpse explosion. All right. So we got a few runs under our belt now. So RNG working on our side.
Good afternoon.
We're getting it banked up, you know. We gotta focus. We gotta burn through some of these runs. We might have 10 more to go. Alright. Where's this fucking face at? Where's your ugly looking face?
I shall keep my end of the
I need more.
I mean, I don't know how we always somehow it seems like we make it out with like we have to be sub 5%. Like, I don't know.
Hello.
It seems like every other game. Couldn't get that light plate. Was hoping to sell it. Out of scrolls of identification. No.
You have no idea of the power you face.
Kane's too far to walk to identify stuff. We only let him identify the good shit. Five strength. What the hell? Actually, he dropped that, right? Let me hold on to I thought you had to roll Grand Charms, well, it said from either Baal or Diablo. So you can roll, you use 3 perfect skulls to re-roll them. So I had some of these just in case. I know I don't want those. I'm not sure what level the small ones need to be. This one came from the tunnels. That one came from Needlethak. I'll look up that. Because you want to get the +1 with life. And I think the highest roll they had to be from a level 99 monster. So even if you land on it, right, I would not roll over it. If I get +1 to cold or fire, anything, I'll keep that bitch. That's what I'm using right now. Oh no, this is not that character. My other character, my magic finder, she has just like a +1 to cold. I found that like way early on too. And I was a cold sorceress, so pretty lucky find actually. Not even sure why I teleported over there. Almost got myself killed. I saw there was no key. There was just like, there has to be more. There has to be.
Salutations.
Yeah, you know, just getting punched in the face, no big deal.
You have no idea of the power you face.
It's weird. I always click the save exit, and I always glance up here to see if Durga's alive, and it always somehow it shows him not there. And then I join the game, and he's always alive. It always makes me so happy. He's alive.
Good afternoon.
I'm so happy. See? Told you. Okay. Any run now. Any run. Well, I'd say we're getting down to the next 6 or so. Just trying to get that extra gold cost in this life. If we truly weren't cared about gold, we could probably get out a lot safer. It's cost us our life a few times.
Salutations.
So I picked this up just to ID it for the stream. I already knew it was garbage, but Wither Stream. Good low level to start with, you know. Paige would love it. Act 1 mercenary. Woo! That's a dangerous spot up there. That's why you teleport to the back. A nice little gold stack built back up. These guys, these Tomb Vipers, they pack a punch. Well, that's how it be sometimes. Like, that damage was just like, whew, I don't think I would have reacted fast enough, even if I had a rejuve potion. Oh, I saw my health though. I don't think I pressed the health pot.
Good afternoon.
Brutal. Good thing we had a little bit of gold.
Yes?
Wrong way. Well, shit. Really sucks when you get that death and don't get to kill him.
Hello.
And technically, it shouldn't matter, you know? It's not how RNG works at all, but in the back of your head, it's like, was that the run? Was that the double key drop?
I shall keep my end of the You have no idea of the power you
Get over there, Jesus Christ.
How may I be of help?
Try and snag that ring if we can. Shit, I would take a awesome ring. I would do, if this ring is like a GG upgrade, I would do a dozen more runs.
Salutations.
That is not an upgrade. And this is not a monarch. I like, did I accidentally pick up a monarch shield? No, I did not.
You have have no idea of the power you
You got me, buddy. You got me. Yeah, yeah, he's fire immune. That's just not. That's why I'm thinking just dump it into Firewall. I mean, it's doable with Frostbolt, you know. Nothing, you know, too against it. Like, it's just. Usually one of those creatures blows up. You stand in the wrong spot, you donezo. Just don't know how I feel about it.
Good afternoon.
I'm thinking max Firewall is probably an okay-ish thing to do, especially
Afternoon.
that's how I'm gonna be killing Diablo and Bale if I ever do it on this character. So I'll probably do a few test runs if I can ever find this last key. Not probably on stream, just on my own. Why do I feel slow? My casting felt slow for some reason. Really dangerous.
You have no idea of the power you face.
Didn't see a key. Looked like we were in a lot of danger. Head out. Yeah, well, we had a couple of bad runs there that kind of set us back a little bit. So time-wise, I thought we would have found one by now, but we're probably should be about 4 runs further than we are.
Salutations.
This poison we got tagged with hurts. There it is. So I can definitely see the benefit of the block, where you can just kind of stand there and
I can't carry anymore.
tank stuff, you know? Cute. Pick this up, sell it. Alright. There it is. So we're going to do some quick transferring over.
Afternoon.
Key, need that. Yeah, we just put that on our sorceress, didn't we? What is this thing you were wearing? Well, we're probably going to delete you soon, so actually we'll put that there. Okay. So let's I think it's here. Get the other set of keys that we need. Sets, I should say.
Good day.
It is not here. So we're gonna have to wait a second to make a game. Back to watch you stream as they fall asleep. You're just in time, buddy. I'm about to run Ubers again. I found the last key. Holy cow. Trying to remember where I have my keys. So it wasn't there. Must be here. Let me in. Yeah, we're gonna try and fly through Ubers again. Man, it did so good last time. I'm kind of hesitant to change anything. I meant to like change my armor and shit around, you know, but I don't know. Maybe I will, just because I can. Oh man, I gotta farm a summoner key. I thought I had them, so I had these. Okay. Never mind about the Uber run for a second. Miscounted my keys. We're doing summoner. Get yourself tucked in, Cost. I'm all in. Change of pace. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I was gonna say Ezri, she can teleport faster. Jadzia doesn't teleport fast. If I had perfect gear on her, I would need a Tal's amulet, and I would need 2 faster cast rings, 10%, and then I could hit the next breakpoint. Change of scenery at least. Holy shit. That alone feels refreshing. We're not even gonna... Normally I take the time to open up the chests and stuff. We're not doing that. Maybe I should switch to Ezri. It's so loud here. I'm turning it down in my ears. I always just use the same amount of health and stuff. Maybe I think I will run Ezri. Usually I run Jadzia just for the magic find. But I make it part of my other runs. See how much better this feels. I mean, I can tell the difference. It's the next breakpoint of faster cast, but you can feel it. It's quicker. Definitely quicker. Yeah, it feels better. So Summoner has about the same chance to drop as what's his face? I can hit the bitch. So yeah, we're not quite as tanky on her. So if I die, I'll switch back to Jadzia for sure. So I'm feeling pretty lucky.
Hello.
How do you not heal me?
Hello.
So annoying. that was a fast run. So fast we broke the game. And this chick runs faster too, because I'm wearing stealth. Man, I get so used to like running fast when I have to play something that doesn't. It's brutal. Like the Smiter, right? He has to wear goblin toes, which I don't think have any movement speed on them at all. God damn, he's so slow. You could hide from me. I really thought you could hide from me. Yeah, I had to like go through my gems, all my gem mules and stuff to make room. I don't need that. I had to balance it out. I kind of finally figured out like, okay, I don't need all of the chip gems, but you always want to have some on standby. Because whenever you do end up needing them, chip gems,
Good day.
flawed gems, all that. So I keep like a little stash here. If I use any, then I can just rebuild them. And then in my mule character, I have just like, you know, some flawed, some regulars, few flawless, few perfect. You don't need many of those. It's nice to have some in your back pocket. Crafting, I use the Amethyst and the rubies. You can use the amethyst to put sockets in normal weapons. So if you find ethereal bases, you can just add sockets to try and get a 4 socket, you know, or 5, depending on what you're making. Use perfect topazes for armors. So it's nice to have some perfect topazes laying around too. Those kind of the 3 gems that I picked up and continue to craft. I'll pick up any regular, so ruby, topaz, amethyst, flawless, of course, and nothing less than that. Though. Oh no, I'm out of mana. Oh no, it's not the summoner.
It is an honor to serve you.
Welcome to my shop.
Get him, Durga. What are we on? Like run number 5? At least 4 of the other ones. Like, these are just way more relaxing as far as the risk of death. It's a pain in the butt because, you know, it's like, oh, it could be one of the 4 ways, but hell, that's not that bad. Takes a little bit longer to find him, but the risk of death is so much lower. And sometimes you're gonna get lucky and hit it right the first time. Feels good. Like you win the lottery. You're gonna check down. You sneaky summoner, you. Trying to run us out of mana just to find you. There it is. We're ready now. That's it. That's all we needed. Boom. All right, and that's all my sets of keys, I believe, right? That was it. So we're gonna, from here on out, we're gonna have to farm.
There's nothing the right portion can't cure.
Farm them all. That's gonna take a while. What level is it? 16. Okay. We will throw these pots in here for our smiter. All right. So let's jump on our smiter. Yes. So we need to make a game that we know we can get back into. Hell. So like I said, kind of one of the important things is you want the game to be permed. That way if you crash or something goes wrong, you can get back into it easily.
How may I be of help?
Oh yeah, we don't carry gold on this guy. For a good reason. We don't want to lose it. So, let's pull out some gold. That's about good. I actually don't want
Put that to good use.
proc yet, so I can see what it is. So while we're waiting for the game to perm, looks like run up here to the Frigid Highlands.
I can't carry anything.
Can't pick stuff up either. I'm full. I'm just full. I'm so used to selling stuff. I'm so slow. How come he got procced with Fade so fast? It takes me like 5 minutes when I go do it. Hey, leveled him up. Going, buddy. Amethyst. It's an amethyst. I mean, to be honest, I don't know the exact timing, but I would say the game is permed now. If you ever wanted to double check it, you could just leave and
What do you
rejoin.
need?
But by the time we finish up what we're doing here, it's gonna be for sure ready. So I'm not worried about it. So yeah. Put back on our Raven Frost. Everything else should be good to go. Okay. We repaired, so that's at full charges.
Good afternoon.
Some breakpoint is just hit because I was running this earlier, and I had on like a different. Must have been ring. Is this? Oh, is the belt? Yeah, the belt. I had on a different belt. That was really smart of me too, wasn't it? And it, yeah, unequipped stuff. So anyway, with that said, close this. Okay. I think we're looking good. So let's open the first portal. Then we will go proc
I'll put that to good use.
stuff. We want to go bug our mercenary too. If we don't do that, there's no point of even using him. He just will not stay alive. He already barely stays alive as it is. I don't even know if it's worth using him, but it can't hurt. If he does stay alive, he helps us get those last hits in. Just quit harassing me. Go ahead and proc it. We're ready to pop the portal, so. In the fire. So this will also be a good test to see if the torch actually falls. I know it works with Geed's charm that if, as long as you have it like in the other inventory in the additional tabs one, that you can pick it up. Otherwise, right, you can't pick it up. So it acts like you can't. It's, I think for all intents and purposes, it's as if it's stored on another character. There it is. So that procs Fade, which increases all our resistances, which is lovely. Let's go get a quick heal.
How may I be of help?
Open the first portal and jump in. Forgotten Sands again, easy one to start with. Not getting procs of our life tap. What the hell? We're not getting procs of our life tap. That's crazy. I don't know if it did cast, did it? Am I crazy? Yeah, if that doesn't cast, it kills us. So what you can do, and I have it right here, wand of life tap. So if you don't have these gloves, for one, you can have these, right? These have life tap on them, charges, level 12. Or you can just shop for a wand that has life tap on it. Kind of a must in a way that it keeps you alive. So in that sense, it's a must. I need to get rid of this gold I'm carrying.
Good afternoon.
What am I buying? Oh yeah. Deposit this gold. 3 more keys. Our torch is in this tab, so we are not carrying it. That way we don't forget. Furnace of Pain again. So I thought it was random, but it seems to be going in the same order. But I would not trust that. So we're going to try and... bad. Had it in a nice corner here. So kind of look at the map. So yeah, it's just the same map every time. So I could have pulled him right to right there, tried to, but it was pretty messy. So I did not. So I don't know when our fade is gonna wear off, but we'll see how this does. So not the same map, that's for sure. Shit. A little bit of misplays on my part. So I was trying to attack her with my staff, my teleporting staff, not going the best.
Salutations.
It did not work. So our fade wore off. It's kind of perfect. How come our fade wore off but not his? Is he bugged or something? Does it last longer on the mercenary? Does he have it? No. It wore off on him. He doesn't have it, I don't think. He might. But who knows? Not worried about it, really. So we want to just withdraw a little bit of money. Want to make sure we repair.
At your service.
I wouldn't have to. I just want to. Trying to think. Guess you could like take rejuves in that. So, okay. So we're ready to pop that. Put our gold back. There's all these steps you have to go through. So last time, I was going to proc fade with treachery and then switch back. But I didn't really have any trouble. You know what I mean? This does make me attack faster. So with that in mind, I think I'm just gonna keep it on. Oh, I need to change my belt. So put on my belt, and that'll be it. All right, let's try that. Let's try the belt trick. Because attacking fast is really important to healing. Because it gets the proc of the life tap to pop, and then the more times you attack, the faster you're healing yourself. So so far no deaths this run. There's fade. So we're not going to bother switching armors, but we will switch belts. So put on Thunder Gods. Make us tankier for the lightning.
Good afternoon.
And I think we're ready. So I think you can pull him up through this corner if you want. But we're gonna pull him up through here. Yeah, see how I'm not wearing my armor now? Oh, because of the belt, that's what I said. Where you at?
My brothers seek you.
So he seems to be useful. You can keep him alive for all the other fights, kind of except for these ones. Usually, it seems like he just... I guess what I could do is... It may be kind of tough. The proc fade on the mercenary. That might help keep him alive. He just doesn't have the resistances to live through, like Mephisto's Conviction Aura. And even Bug, like these guys are going to target him. So, I think we got these guys cleared out enough. Just don't want to have them in my way. Alright. Let's run in here and get on Diablo.
My brothers will not have died in vain.
Diablo's dead. Immediately switch to Bale. Got the charm. No deaths. There it is. 2 Bale runs in one night. Or not Bale runs, but Uber runs. Well, no reason in stalling it out.
Evening.
Not enough gold, of course. Alright, Kane.
Greetings.
Alright, oh man. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Just high rolls, something good. Barbarian. Fuck. I mean, even if nothing else, it's a good charm to put. You know, you don't even have to worry about the skills. The plus the attributes to all resist, even though it's kind of shit rolls, like really, really shit. It's better than, you know, anything else you could probably put in there. So even if you're just using it on, say, my sorceress, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. So definitely something I could trade off. I don't even think anybody's even gonna want to trade for it. So bummer, all that work for a barbarian, and everyone gets these shitty ass barbarian things. Not only is it a barbarian, it's a shitty barbarian. So can I put it in the same stash tab as this? I can, okay. Good to know. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I am definitely going to conclude the stream there. We'll probably spend the next little bit the rest of this week leveling up my firewall sorceress on my own. Probably do a quick test respec of her to see if just how max firewall feels, or just see the damage difference, you know, since I'm going to delete her anyway. And the only reason I'm going to delete her is because we need you're limited by 20 character slots, so need to be able to make more characters, at least double that amount for mules. People like to hoard items. People like to make alt characters. If I make all the characters I want to make, I barely have enough room for any mules at all. And I want to keep cool items, right? Like if you make a Javazon and a Boazon, that's 2 different characters. You make a Smiter and a Hammerden, well now you have 4. Right? You make a Singer Barb and say a Whirlwind Barb or a Frenzy Barb, 6 or 7. 2 different types of sorceresses, 8. You know. So now you're throwing your traps in, your Druid, Necro. I mean, you're up to 11, 12 characters. Shit. That's over half. So that's the only reason I'm deleting her, to remake her. Do some magic finding as always. Gotta get an ist somehow, get my call to arms made. I'll make that on stream if I ever get it. You guys will know when I get call to arms, trust me. But way longer than I meant to go, but I'm glad I got in the 2 runs. Now I just gotta go back to farming for keys, magic finding, level up another character, and try not to accidentally kill Baal. But I'm getting out of here. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.